quick little test here. How good is a Golf R in the snow? Traction control is all on right now. Totally on. So I'm just going to slow down a bit. We get some wheel spin. And you can feel the whole chassis kind of shake around a bit, but it keeps tracking you straight. And it takes up to about 15 degrees or so angle before it actually cuts power. It's pretty good. Now if I disable traction control, it will allow me to get significantly more sideways, but that's dangerous on a road here, so we're going to go to a parking lot and try it out. Currently behind a snowplow right now. I'm going to be stuck behind him the whole way home, but he just plowed that section. But right now I have traction control is fully on, so I'm going to give it more throttle than I should around this corner, and we'll see what happens here. Hooks up great. Like, I've got half throttle down, and it just cuts it enough where you can tell that it's going to keep you in control, as well as all of the active body sensors. It does not let you get in trouble. It'll understeer a bit, but it won't let you spin out. I will say I do love this car for being all-wheel drive. I am sold on all-wheel drive vehicles. I don't think I will ever get a front-wheel drive vehicle again. It's kind of spoils me for that. It's just awesome how well you can put the power down, even in conditions like this. Okay, traction test, full throttle, traction control on. Wow, it didn't even give me a slip warning. Even though this is Haldex, which is not as good as Quattro, real old school Quattro, it's very front biased. It does allow up to 15 or so degrees front slip before the rear even engages. Man, you can really put the power down even in snowy, slippery roads. All right, I've now pulled off into this parking lot, which is quite snow covered. It should actually be a good place to test it. There's 3 different traction control systems in this car. By default, I leave it on all the time. Almost all the time I leave it on, and it's pretty good. So I'm going to map the throttle right now, and it's pulling some power, but it's not bad. And then if you want to try and whip around, it will allow some sliding. Like, I'm sliding a bit, but not a lot. Cuts power though, but it's getting me around. Okay, then there's one step, so you can hit it once, and that turns APS-C into sport mode, which turns off front assistance collision control. It allows you to get a bit more angle, and it will allow more wheel spin. So let's try that out. This is APS-C Sport. Yeah, that's much better. APS-C Sport is awesome. Look at this, four-wheel drifting around the pole. That is awesome. With that, APS-C fully off would likely allow me to do donuts completely in place. I mean, we'll try it, but now if you hold down the button, now it's completely off. This is no stability control whatsoever, so we will be very careful with this, as it will allow me to spin out and hit a pole. So to be very careful with this. Whoa, yep. Off is pretty scary. APS-C Sport is much better. It will not catch it for you. You have to do all the work. All right, I think APS-C Sport is by far the safest. I hope you got that. That's friggin' awesome. All right. That is something I've wanted to do for a long time. Oh, it's nighttime, but hopefully that came out. So APS-C Sport, really awesome. And to get into that mode, all you have to do is press this once. Oh, I turned it back on. All you have to do is press this once. It goes into APS-C Sport mode, which actually gives me much more confidence in hooning around. So that's a really cool mode. I like it better than APS-C completely off. I don't mind that it cuts power a little bit. I mean, if you're a professional driver, you might actually prefer it completely APS-C off, but for me, being a novice hoonigan, I appreciate that it's got a little bit of safety systems built in. So normal driving, just keep stability control on all the time, because that does allow you to have the radar assisted cruise control, the collision mitigation system if you buy the technology package, which I highly recommend. For the $1,500 to $2,000 that technology package costs, it gives you features you definitely want, like lane keep assist, the radar assisted cruise control, and the collision avoidance. So it's really good features. All right guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.